Welcome back to Farming Simulator 2019 with the Rude Man, and we're back on Honeydew XL. Now, this is a new version of Honeydew XL. This version is, I think I had version 1. It's 1.0.0 something or other. This one is 1.0.0.4, I think it is. So it's about the 4th version of it. And it required me to start a new game. Now, what the difference was is this one came with a bunch of equipment that's built right into the map. So if you don't want the equipment they want, you need to go into the mod and delete the XML that has all the equipment in it. Also, it came with the buildings, not all of them. It came with the farm, the chickens, the cattle, the horses, the pigs, and the sheep, all placed where you see them, which is pretty much where I had them anyway, except for I think I had the horses over here where the pigs are. But anyway, so these are all in here too. Now, again, if you don't like the way they placed the those buildings, there's also an XML in the mod that you can delete. And so you can place the buildings where you would like them. Now, in this case, I just left them. I only took their equipment away. So that's what I did. So this is a little bit different than the way I had it laid out. I went ahead and bought the same fields, and I have been working on it for a couple hours now, trying to get back to where I was in episode 4. Considering that I was only on episode 4, I didn't think I was that far into the game that it was going to make any difference if I started over again. So I pretty much placed all the stuff, the other stuff that I had in here. Like I had my silos there, and I had this building there, and I did have the repair shop over there. And what else? I put these things in, these sheds here like I had them before. I placed all my silos where I needed them. I put the water back where I had it, which is over by this little pond here. So everything's going to look real close to where it was in the other game. The only difference is I'm kind of having to start over. So this that I'm working on right now is the very first harvest. And I had already done the very first harvest. And I'd already done some grass and hay. So I don't have any grass and hay done. I've got this grass cut so that I can make hay. And I haven't cut any grass for just grass. So I need to do that over here. So I decided I was going to try to get exactly back where I was. And I thought, well, I'm close enough. I'm close enough. Let me just do some farming. And you can watch me get back up to it. So I haven't watered the animals yet. So that's what I'm doing. I'm feeding and watering the animals while I'm finishing off some harvesting here. So let's get with it. We're going to do some farming. So I got sunflowers here. Daryl Walker was working on the sunflower seeds. I need to dump the wheat. I am using some newer equipment that I recently put into the game. I've got a new Kenworth, and I can't remember if I showed you that yet or not. And I have these 2 new Crampy trailers. Well, it's actually just one trailer, but it's got a hitch on the back so you can put 2 of them together. There is an issue with it. It's not a game breaker, but let me show you what it is. Full disclosure. Alright, full disclosure. Also, by the way, if you notice in the upper left-hand corner where it shows the icon of my little tractor, and then the 3 icons of the trailer and the dolly. Now watch, I'll show you. I'm moving them, see, back and forth. Notice when I move off of the front trailer, it takes my overloading away. So just so you're aware, you need to be on the trailer you're trying to unload, or it won't let you unload it. So there we go. Now here's the issue. If you notice in the front of the trailer, there's a ladder and a place for the farmer to stand if he wants to watch the trailer. Why you would want to stand there, I don't know. It's kind of dangerous because there is an auger down there. You don't see the auger, but there is. And you can fall in and, hurt yourself. Anyway, the problem is that since that ladder and platform is there, if you notice when I go to dump this, the back of the trailer hits the front of the other trailer. That's not good, but it's not a game breaker either. It's only going to make a difference if you decide that you want two trailers hooked together. On a farm this size, I wanted tandem trailers, so I'm going to just put up with it. I don't care. So I leave that up to you. If it bothers you, don't use it. All right. Let's see. I need to find my... Oh, is he out again? Wow. This field is so big. Field number 5. Now, field number 5, just like in the other version of this map, had cotton on it. I don't want cotton. I don't have any need for it. I can't feed it to the animals. It's a cash crop strictly until somebody makes a mod that's going to use the cotton. The only problem is I'd have to buy a cotton harvester, and it's so slow, and that field is so big that the one time I played it legit on there, kept the cotton, it took me 3 days to do a harvest of the cotton because the combine's so small and the field is so big. So what I did is I just plowed the cotton under, and I'm going to replant it. I'm going to replant it with canola, I think. Let's open this, start the loading, and what else? Okay, I got another new piece of equipment. I'll show you that in a second. Let me get rid of this silage. Yeah, I'm going to mow this grass in front of me here and all around here for just grass. I have to stay a little bit away from the trough because this trailer lifts up and it'll hit the eave of the building. So I try to stay away from the troughs just a little bit, and it seems to work okay. But here's the other piece of equipment that I have that you probably haven't seen yet. Thanks to Deaf Gamer, one of my subscribers that watches my live streams, sent this link to me for this quicker picker upper that's got an interesting aspect to it. Lower pickup. We've got, wow, those are fast. So yeah, we've got a quicker picker upper with some wings on it. Man, that was fast. How much pressure they got in that hydraulic system. All right, so this should help a little bit with the picking up of the straw. I haven't used it yet. This is the first try, so let's see how it works. Seems to work pretty good. I can get 2 at a time. That's good. I did not remod it though, so it only goes 18 miles an hour. I am going to remod it to go at least 24. I just haven't done it yet. I wanted to take a look at the mod first. Seems to be a pretty decent mod. Holds 100,000. I might change that. I don't know. Might change that to 150. Yeah, this is how you get it. This is not modded by me yet. Got some big piles of straw. Whoa, goes up automatically. Cool. I love it. So, anyway, we're going to do some farming, try to get caught up to where I was. I'm going to get catched up. I'm going to try to get caught up to where I was. I have to apologize. I drank a Mountain Dew for lunch, and I'm a little jazzed. My wife informed me today that she's not buying me any more Mountain Dew. I have to go see my heart doctor in January, I was supposed to see him a couple days after Christmas, but he got called away to another community, so I have to wait till January to see him. And I'm pretty sure he's going to be concerned about me drinking caffeine, so she wants me to wean off of Mountain Dew. And that's probably best. I do have heart problems. I've got angina. I've had open heart surgery. I've had a couple heart attacks. Not serious ones, fortunately. They're really cautious about your heart nowadays. So even though the problems that I had were mild, they still consider it a heart attack. So all right, let me finish up this field, and then we've got to move over to field number, I can't remember what number it is, 6? 8, whoa, slow down, buddy. Slow down, you go too fast. Need to make the lime last. See if I can get this thing lined up where it was before. Close enough, anyway. Alright, so we've got Jonathan Girth, and we'll let him go with what he's doing. And I still need to buy a tedder. I should probably do that. Let's get a tedder. Okay, so let's see, where are we at here? Tedders. Right there. I need that mod that I made right there. And I'm going to need also a windrower. Get this lily right here. Okay, so now I don't have a tractor for that purpose. Let's take the excess silage and put it in the silo. And I did not fill up the mixed rations for the cattle, so I need to do that. The sheep haven't got anything to eat because I don't have any grass to give them. I did already put wheat in for the chickens. And the pigs are, well, the pigs have everything they can have that I've got, which is only the pig food. I don't have potatoes. The potatoes are what I'm going to put on field number 1 as soon as it gets limed, so that we'll have some potatoes to feed the animals. Let me get some mixed rations here. And let's get the truck out to that field. Now, because these fields are so big, I've increased the size of the trailer. Each trailer is 150,000. That holds 3,000 or 300,000. I'm sorry. And the combine I've increased because the fields are so big to 150,000, so that this truck will pick up 2 loads from the combine before it's full. I did also increase the speed that it unloads a little bit more than what it was before. Somebody pointed out to me that the game used to, the combine would not move if you left the tractor beside it. Evidently in the last patch they must have fixed that, because it doesn't happen anymore. Now when the combine's empty, it just takes off. There must have been some collision issue there that they were working on. Man, I sure wish we had Horseplay. I don't know why they didn't put some form of Horseplay. in the legit game here, the vanilla game. It would have been nice that you could. I mean, yes, you can hire workers, but they're not intelligent workers, and the game developers claimed that the AI is smarter now. Well, it's still not smart enough that that you can give them commands to do the work you want done. And if you could put it in a mod, they could have put it in the game. I think it's just there's two reasons why they wouldn't, and this is only my opinion, and I have nothing to back this opinion up. It's just a thought. Two reasons. One, they didn't want to, and two, they may be going to do it in a DLC or something like that. Who knows? They may get on the bandwagon of everybody else and start doing loot boxes or something. You know, hey, you want your farmers to be smarter than they are, then you know, you can buy it. I'm just saying. I'm not saying that's the case. But it wouldn't surprise me. Everybody's going that route. Pay to play, man. Pay to play. It could be that the developers decided that the mod wasn't developed enough for them to use it. Who knows? Talking about Horseplay. Just some thoughts. That still doesn't explain why they didn't put GPS in. Because GPS, all modern farm equipment, it comes with GPS now. It may be an option, but it's still pretty common. In other words, what I mean is, okay, you go to the store to buy yourself a John Deere. Okay, for an extra $1,000, you can have GPS installed. Most farmers do nowadays, because it allows them to farm more at night than they used to be able to. For one thing, there may be other things that they can do. Okay, the sheep doesn't need that. The pigs, the cattle, I got. Horses, I got. I think that's it. Do the chickens need straw? I can't remember. I don't recall, but let's find out. All right, there's their feed. I don't think they do. I don't think chickens need straw. Also, I don't know if you've noticed, but there are lamp posts around on the farm where there weren't before. So that's interesting. Some of the equipment that I put in, like this silo, has lamp posts built onto it. I don't know if they've got a placeable yet for that kind of thing, miscellaneous. I'm pretty sure they don't. It'd be kind of nice if we had a lamp post we could set around. I mean, really, considering the fact that you can put your farmhouse in, but you can't put lights around? Come on. The whole thought, and it's another reason why I'm not happy with Giant really hyping the fact that you can build your own farm, but you've got no tools to do it. I mean, you don't even have light posts you can put in? Seriously? Now, I didn't look in decorations. Maybe there are. Maybe I'm mistaken. I could look real quick. Oh, I didn't put my Christmas tree in. Let's put the Christmas tree in. Put it in the back this time. Didn't my lime guy get done? He did. I need to move him. I need to lime that other. Oh, by the way, when I mentioned this was a new version of the game, it has changed. If we go over to... Let me buy another tractor because I really do need one. I'm going to buy another Lamborghini, I think, maybe. Let's see what we got here. There's too many John Deeres and Fence we've had. And let me buy, let's see, what's the JCB? Let me get a little JCB. And I'm going to give it, holy smokes. I'm just going to leave it with the Trellberg. Wheel setup. Oh, narrow tires. Dual tires. That's cool. I'm going to leave it the way it is. I don't need a front end loader right at the moment. I will. I'm just not sure which tractor I want to put it on. I'm thinking about putting it on the Lamborghini. But right now I just need a tractor. So let's get this one. And then I'll show you what I mean by things have changed a little bit. Let me go get that tractor. All right, now look to see where we're at here. Here's the, there's the shop right there. And we have this space right here. Now it used to be, if you remember, we'd get our tractor and we'd drive that direction to get to our farm. We don't anymore. I want to get the tedder first and then we'll come back and get the water. Now, from the dealer, you go straight that way. There's my farm right in front of me. You can see my silos. And there's been some things added. I haven't checked everything out yet, though. But yeah, there's things that are different now than what they were. Because I used to have to go that way to get to my farm. And now it's just straight in front of me. So I'm here at my farm already. So it is different. He's moved things around. Hopefully there's been some things that were improved a little bit. As I said, it was in a beta mode, so there must have been some things that got fixed and changed and that kind of thing. And as I said earlier, I didn't think I was that far into the game that it was going to hurt me to restart it. I know some of you, Scorpion's one of them, he didn't get into this map until later, so he actually started off with this version of it. And I kept telling him stuff, and he says, well, mine's not like that. And then I found out that, yeah, it wasn't like that because he was playing this version, and I was still playing the original version. I think I'm probably going to keep live streaming the new one that I did yesterday. I don't know when you'll see this one. Yesterday may be relative or not relative, depending on when you see this one. But yesterday was actually the day that I did a live stream on... oh, it's going to pull this junk again. Okay. All right, it's going to keep doing this. Yesterday I did a live stream on Taylor Farms, a Michigan map. I think I'm going to continue doing live streams on that map and do regular videos on this one. Because, yeah, I don't know if any of you really noticed, but I was doing live streams on this farm at the same time that I was doing videos, which was kind of weird because you were seeing some things in the live stream that happened after the video that you hadn't seen yet. And I told Scorpion when I did that, I said, I wonder if anybody's going to notice that. And nobody made a comment on it, so I just let it go. But it was only like 1 or 2 episodes where the live stream was ahead of where the actual recording was, because I was live streaming the same farm. So it's almost like if I got done doing this video here and then I live streamed it, but you didn't see this video until 2 days after I live streamed, it wouldn't match. The continuity wouldn't be there. Funny, huh? I thought it was funny. Now, I would mow this right here, but I don't own it. To get this grass right here, I have to buy that field in front of me. And it's very expensive. So this is kind of a pain in the butt here that I have to keep going all the way back. Now, I don't know what's causing this. I'm assuming it is part of the actual mod, the farm mod, that's causing this problem. And I don't know if it's the tethering, I can't recall, or whether the windrower is going to do the same thing. We'll find out when we get to that point. But it works the same way. It works fine if I go north. It probably won't work if I go west, but it will work fine if I go east. Let's test that theory out. I will go west and see what happens. See, it's skipping it. So if I go east, it should now work. Why? I don't know. I really don't know. So you can go north and east, but you can't go west or south. Isn't that weird? Very strange. Now, let's see what else we got going here. And I need to get my sunflower seeds. Now this Kenworth, it does a satisfactory job of pulling 2 trailers that are full, but you have to be kind of careful. If you're out on a field that has windrow, don't try to cross a windrow or you'll get stuck. It just doesn't quite have enough poop, the truck, to pull 2 trailers that are full. Now this set of trailers is part of a mod pack that comes with a man truck. So I might try the man truck and see if it does a little bit better job at pulling 2 trailers. But like you can see, it pulls it okay, but look, it doesn't quite have. If you get in a certain situation, like I tried to turn too sharp, and it kind of got stuck. Tell you what, since it's full, let's go over to the shop. I'll buy the man truck and see if it does any better a job. And it's not necessarily what happened on the windrow. Remember I said I got stuck on a windrow? I got stuck on it because I was going at an angle to it, or if I was going perpendicular, I can't remember, but I kind of got stuck on it when I was just first starting the truck. If I had gotten speed up, I'd have been fine. But I was in between windrows, and I just started off with a double load, and it got stuck in the windrow. It just didn't have enough power to get through it, or enough. Maybe it wasn't power. Maybe it was torque, or needs drive control. Let's buy the man trailer and see. And I haven't tried the Peterbilt yet either on the truck, but let's try this man. I'm going to leave the Trelleborg on. And let's make it... I'm making most everything yellow for some reason on this farm. I don't know why. Originally I did green because everything was John Deere, but that got kind of old. I know it's probably a branding thing with the John Deere being green, but I kind of get tired of the tractors looking all the same. Alright, so here's the man 4x4. Let's run it over. It looks like a bigger truck, doesn't it? The Kenworths are not that small in real life. Something's wrong with the scaling on that. All right, let's see how this goes. Well, from the get-go, it takes off faster. So maybe the man truck is going to work a little bit better. It's hard to say. Let me get into a field that's got some windrow to it, and I'll show you what problem I had before. Neither one of them are speed demons, but of course they wouldn't be. I'm hauling 300,000 pounds, liters, whatever you want to call it. Okay, here's what I was doing. I was in between windrows here, and I was stopped. And all I did was go, like I'm going to go back to my farm, and it got stuck on the windrow. This one does not. Okay, so this truck, and this truck was made for this. For these two trailers. I shouldn't say it was made for it, but it came with the pack. So the man truck does work better than the Kenworth, so I'm going to keep the man truck because he's the man. Yeah, he seems to have a little bit more poop to him, so we'll hang on to him. I'm going to try to avoid in the next few videos referring to the day or the time, because I am recording these before Christmas, but you probably won't see them until Christmas or closer to Christmas. You'll probably see this one, but I'm going to do several more because I'm going to be really busy during the holidays, and I won't have time to make videos. So I'm going to try to not refer to what time of what day of the year it is, so that I don't have a program that says, you know, that it's hey, it's Christmas Eve, and you watch it and it's actually New Year's Day or something. I do forget that when I record, because I do record videos well in advance if I get the chance, because you know, life is changing, and it's hard for me to figure out when I'm going to be able to record. So I try to sit and record a lot in a setting. Like I'll take a weekend and do a half a dozen videos in one day, and then get them rendered, get them, you know, recorded, all that kind of stuff, edited, all that, so that I've got something, you know, to put up when I have times that I just don't have the time, or life throws me a curveball and I'm not home to record, that kind of thing. All right, there's the sunflower seeds. Well, let's get this guy back. I don't know what the other fields are looking like, and I'll wait here. It doesn't matter. I'm going to have to go back and get the other header anyway, so might as well take this guy back to the farm. Listen to a little Christmas music as we go by. Maybe. Maybe. Maybe not. I guess I had to be in the rig. Oh well. Probably would have got demonetized anyway. For all the Christmas stuff that Amazon sells, they still don't believe in the Christmas holiday because they're not believers. Which is fine. I don't have a problem with that. I only have a problem when they try to push their views on others. You can't say Merry Christmas. Righto, let's grab our header here. And I'm just going to leave this by the Christmas tree. I'm not sure when the next field's going to be ready. And I want to work on other stuff here. I need to get... Where's this guy? God, I should have not stopped doing this when I went to show you that other truck. Because this guy probably would have been done with that field that I need to then work. I got to think about priorities. You know, efficiency. If I'd have started this guy working in the field before I went and showed you that truck and everything, it would have been done. I get sidetracked. I do. Because there are, even though we don't have Horseplay, that we do have the ability to hire a worker. So now wait a minute. I plowed it. Yeah, okay. Whoops, sorry. This guy does need to lime, pretty sure. What? Don't you want to lime? Ryan Bowen didn't want to lime. Daryl Walker does. You go, Daryl. Let's grab this. I gotta water the animals. They're needing watering. Now I've already put a load of mixed rations in. This is the second load. All right, there goes the second load. This guy needs to go back to the front of the field. Got too much stuff to do. Uh-oh, I hit my building. Oh, that was embarrassing. Look out, you can't see that building? Smash you. This is going to take twice as long. Now, I wonder what would happen if I could actually hire a worker here, if it would have the same problem about going north and south and east and west. Now, that's a question for you. But, of course, I can't create a field here. Well, actually, I could. I could plow a field here and create one, I guess. Yeah, it's not going to work. Darn it. Wonder what would happen if I did plow this into a grass field. Actually plow it and make a field out of this. I'm going to try that. I'm going to try it. And see if it makes a difference, if it'll give me boundaries so that I could actually hire a worker. YouTube's so goofy. I'm watching, I put up a live stream that I did yesterday up on my YouTube page. It's a Twitch live stream, so it takes a lot of work to put those up for me. But anyway, I put it up, and I put it live on YouTube, and according to YouTube, I only had 25 people who watched it. I refreshed the page, and it still shows 25 people watching it. If I go into my video manager on YouTube, it shows that there are 52 people have actually watched it. So it's really weird how things are so much different, and I don't know how their stuff is set up for that to happen. I did a YouTube live stream the other day, and it used to be that they would put it right on my main page. And it didn't do that. And then since then, I've gotten several comments from people telling me that they were able to watch it on YouTube. Well, where is it? Because it's not on my YouTube page. And so I'm not quite sure how they're doing it. I think that they may be putting it up on their YouTube live page, which I don't use. I don't use YouTube Live. I'm not even quite sure what it is. I think that's where where you can go and watch live live casts. And I don't do that. I don't watch those because most of the people I watch, when they do a live stream, it's on their own page. It's on their YouTube page. I don't have to go to a special page to watch it. So I don't know what I did wrong. I went back and looked at the way I had it set up, and I had it set up to archive it to my YouTube page and to archive it as not public so that I could go in and edit it if I wanted to, or add some stuff to it if I wanted to before people saw it. Sometimes I want to add some stuff to it, or sometimes I want to edit it. Like if I did, say, a 4-hour live stream and I didn't want to put a full 4 hours up, or maybe I wanted to break it up into 2 or 3 live streams or 2 or 3 videos, I can do that. So I don't have it set to go automatically live once I'm done. But for some reason this one didn't do that, because I'm looking at my own YouTube page right now, and it's still not there. So that it's put in somewhere. I just don't know where. I'm assuming it's on YouTube Live. There's also a YouTube gaming channel, and I don't use it either. All right, so there we go. We got some hay ready to windrow. Interesting, just interesting stuff. I just wonder sometimes how things work. I'm gonna put my tedder away. I'm gonna drive down to the dealership, pick up my windrower. Look at the weeds come in. I'm not gonna worry about those weeds because I'm gonna take care of that when I plow. I have not plowed that field yet. That's going to say that I was happy that the dealership was closer to the farm, but I don't know if it actually is. It's just in a different direction. And stuff. For those of you that are interested in finding new music to listen to, there are substantial amount of people just like me and you, except for they have talent, which I don't have. I don't have any talent that I know of. Anyway, I've been watching a couple that are from I think they're from Oregon. But their business name is the Hound and the Fox, and it's a husband and wife, a young couple that sing and play instruments and such, and they're trying to make a living at that. And they're very talented, very talented. There's a lot of talent out there you'll never know about if you're just listening to radio or something like that. But anyway, if you're interested, they have a very, very nice Christmas album out. I just bought a couple of them, and just Google Hound and the Fox, and you'll get their page. They're very talented, and they deserve everything, you know, as far as they're getting with trying to put their music out. Anyway, with that, I'm going to end the episode, and I will see you in the next one. I hope you had fun. If you did, give it a like, share it with a friend, subscribe if you haven't. I'll see you next time. Happy farming.